Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm so happy to have you, and today I am bringing you all a brand new speed build. Yes, it is true, I am back. I have finished my travels internationally, and so I am officially back playing The Sims and I am so excited. I spent 10 days in Poland and I had such a blast. It is a beautiful country and I 10 out of 10 would recommend to anybody who has not gone and gets the opportunity to. You guys should definitely go because all of the people I met there were so incredibly nice. The food was so good and it's just so beautiful there. I really just had so much fun. But I am officially back and I am happy to be because I was definitely missing my Sims and all of my other games and such. So of course it is good to be back. I will say I was a little stressed this week, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. First and foremost, of course, let's talk about this build. So today you guys can see that I am building in Glimmerbrook. And this isn't a world I build in often. I think, to be honest, I've only ever built here once before for a public download, and then one other time for a personal gameplay when the pack first came out. So I have not built here much, but it really is such a beautiful world. There's just very little lots and not a lot to do in the actual world, so I never really play here, but it is quite beautiful. And so I wanted to continue on with my theme of fall inspired builds, which is why today I am bringing you guys essentially a witch's cottage. It doesn't even have to really be a witch's cottage, that's just kind of who I envisioned living here, but there really aren't any like witch specific things, even spellcaster specific items in this build. The only thing that is in this build that is occult-esque would be a seance table, but other than that, there really isn't anything occult-wise. It's such a small build, and I didn't want to add anything because I like occult specific, because I really only had enough room to get the absolute basics in and then a couple of extra items. Plus, I was like, if somebody else wants to use this for a completely different kind of sim, then they might not want all of the witch stuff around. But I would like to start focusing on making more occult specific builds, but since this one is for my saves file specifically, I figured I would leave it a little bit more generic so that it could be used for a variety of different sims. But I really love the way that this build turned out. Actually, I don't normally go with any kind of diagonal walls or anything like that, and so this one obviously has like a big jutted out diagonal room in it, and then where the front door is also built on a diagonal, which I really liked. I feel like it just really helped bring this build to life, so that was really exciting. And I tried to include a couple of different activities outside, which you'll see in a little bit, but for example, they do have stuff to do laundry outside. They have a bee box, they have some gardening items, and I believe I also gave them the flower making table. So, you know, just kind of some activities that I would picture for a witch. I also included a easel on the inside just because I pictured if it was a witch, maybe them being really creative as well as outdoorsy, obviously. So that's kind of it for the house. This is a CC free build, and I decided I wasn't going to upload a build with CC this week for a number of reasons. This speed build is already coming out late. Not that I have a specific upload schedule, but since I came back, I have been trying to upload pretty consistently every Friday. And so obviously you guys have probably noticed that this build is coming a little late and off that schedule because coming back has just been absolutely crazy. This week has honestly been so busy, just catching up with family and friends, as well as jet lag has been horrible. I've been sleeping through the night, which has been a saving grace, but I am so exhausted by the time 8 o'clock hits. Like, I am ready for bed. I've been trying to force myself to stay up until at least 9:30. But I have absolutely no energy to do anything other than just scroll on my phone or watch a show or something like that. So I thankfully found a little bit of time to start this build on Wednesday, and then Thursday night I've been busy. So all of the free time I've had has been just packed full of catching up with people. And then obviously late at night I haven't had any energy to try and build, so that is why this one is coming out a little late. And then obviously with the CC builds I have to include the CC links, and that takes so much time off my hands, so I knew I wasn't gonna have time for that this week, unfortunately. I do have a build sitting in my drafts that I was going to originally upload last week while I was gone, but I didn't get any of the editing or the voiceover done. And then I was going to upload that this weekend, but again, I would have needed to create the CC list, and that was absolutely positively the last thing I wanted to do this week. I just wanted to get back in game. I wanted to build something small and easy, and I wanted to spend some time in my Cassandra Goth save playing the reward challenge, which I'm having so much fun with, by the way. I just think that this reward challenge has been a blast. I know a lot of people are having a lot of bugs, and I have experienced some of those bugs as well. Mainly the fact that I can't open the reward screen in game, so I've been having to go on my laptop to claim any in-game rewards, and that's probably because there's a conflict with a mod or something that I have that's preventing that from coming up. So probably my own fault, but I've just been claiming them on my laptop and then I have them on my PC. But I really have been having so much fun with this. I've been loving playing with the Goth household. I've been loving just having like an in-game challenge to complete, because I love playing legacy challenges because it actually inspires me to keep playing. Normally I can get a few generations in before I'm starting to feel burnt out. I've never finished one, but I have gotten close. But this has just been so much fun because you actually kind of get the satisfaction of seeing a box check off when you complete something. Obviously you get an incentive for completing that by getting a little reward. So it's just kind of incorporated what I love about legacy challenges into the game, while also giving you a reward system. So that's been great. I've been loving that. And I'm having tons of fun with it. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on the challenge, because personally I'm a big fan and I hope that this is something that they continue in the future. Maybe they can just kind of work on getting the bugs a little bit more straightened out, but I also don't know how much I can speak on that because I'm sure a lot of the mods that I have in my game contribute to a fair number of the bugs. Probably not all of them, but I think a fair number of them my mods definitely do not help with. So yeah, lots of news about the upcoming pack. We finally got the extended gameplay trailer and I'm really excited about it, you guys. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I don't play with death a lot. This challenge has kind of been my first experience with it, and I'm really not even playing with death because none of my Sims died. I just made Malcolm Landgrab die, and I didn't even really play with that. I just killed him with MC Command Center. And obviously Cassandra Goth is trying to bring him back by making Ambrosia, but I really don't play with death in my game. I never get far enough in, or it's just my legacy Sims and I'm ready to move on, and so I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't really care when they die. So I'm kind of excited to see how this adds to our gameplay. It looks like they're adding in a lot of gameplay. The new world looks really beautiful, and I'm excited about the number of lots. I know some people aren't super excited about the number of lots, but to be honest, we have done a lot worse in the past with the number of lots. Glimmerbrook is a great example of that, and a lot of other worlds are a great example of that. So I am excited that we have 13, I guess technically 14 with the Grim lot, but I feel like that's a fair number of lots. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I think that they're going to definitely be adding a lot to the gameplay, and I'm excited to see if it changes the way I play the game at all. So yeah, I have still zero idea how or if I'm going to be doing any kind of let's play with this pack. I would like to, because I think it would definitely inspire me to play through the actual gameplay parts of the pack, which is something I feel like I struggle with. Normally I buy the pack, I am like, okay, I'm gonna play through it, but then I get really bored and I don't actually end up playing through it because I just lose any inspiration for that specific household. But I feel like if I were to do a let's play, it would hold me a little bit more accountable in trying to do that. But the thing I'm struggling with right now is coming up with a solid storyline on what that would look like, how I would do it. Originally, I was thinking maybe I could incorporate my Cassandra Goth household that I have right now into this Let's Play, and I still feel like that is something that I might be able to do. I'm just not totally sure how I would do that as of right now, because again, a lot of it looks like it revolves around after death, so I don't know. I was thinking maybe Cassandra Goth, we could just say that she never actually completed the Ambrosia and instead tries to go to the afterworld to find him, but even then, I'm not really sure how I would do any of that. So, a Let's Play is still up in the air for me. I think I need to watch the trailer again and just kind of see, but I am excited. I have so many ideas for builds. Obviously, I'm going to be making some funeral homes, some cemeteries. I'm really excited to do that. I don't make a lot of commercial builds, and I feel like that is something that I really need to start working on, but it's just so much easier for me to pop out a residential build than it is for me to get inspiration for like a commercial style building. So that's part of the reason why you guys don't see those as much, but I really do need to start incorporating those into my builds more, because by the time I get to the end of my save file, all I'm going to have left is like non-residential lots. But yeah, I'm super excited to be able to make cemeteries, funeral homes, some creepy looking mansions. Like, I am very excited. I also, if you guys follow me over on my Tumblr, have decided that I do want to participate in Symbolurine. I don't know when that ends. I don't know if it ends on Halloween or if it ends before Halloween. But I think I'm going to make a couple of shells, maybe like 4 CC free shells, and upload those in bulk that people can go ahead and get over on my Tumblr, because it's just a really easy way for me to participate in Symbolurine. And yeah, I want to just kind of give you guys a little gift. Of course, they will not have the interior done, just because interiors take me so much longer and they're my least favorite part of building. Surprise, surprise. I would much rather build exteriors all day long than deal with any kind of interior. So that is my plan. So if you guys don't already follow me over on Tumblr, you guys should definitely do that. You guys can keep up with my Goth household. I upload screenies of my builds over there, and I will be giving everybody a little gift for Halloween as a thank you for all of the support and love that I've been getting. So yeah, I am super excited about that. And I guess that's probably about it that I have in terms of updates for you guys. I have not been playing with my star sign family recently for a couple of reasons. I'm normally a one household kind of girl, so right now, since my focus is on this Goth save, I have not been interested in really playing my star sign family, but I have not given up on them. If you guys do follow me over on my Tumblr, they will be coming back. I am just loving the save that I'm currently playing. And so I think once all of this kind of dies down, I'll probably get a little bit bored of it and go back to my star sign family because they've moved into a beautiful new home. She's pregnant with triplets, and so there is still lots to do there. Plus a legacy challenge, which I'm really excited to continue with. Because I think the generations in the Star Sign Legacy Challenge are really cool. I feel like I have a million different legacy challenges I want to play through to really force myself to explore different aspects of the game instead of kind of repeating the same old gameplay that I would do on my own. But it's just finding enough time in the day. I already feel like I have so little time, and I feel like I talk about that in every video, how little time I feel like I have, and it's so true. But thankfully the rest of my year should be pretty slow. I have no real travel plans other than going to visit a couple of people from school next weekend, but that is really it. I really have no other plans for the rest of the year, which is super exciting. All of my traveling is done. I do have travel plans for next year, but that's more not even really at the very beginning of the year, at least not right now. So yeah, that's some super exciting stuff, and my updates pretty much for the week for you guys. With that, I think I am going to go ahead and cut off this voice over here. But I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have tuned in to watch, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. And I will be back very soon with the next one. So if you did enjoy this, feel free to go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.